So, I'm sure you all have heard of the Will Smith situation at the Oscars. It happened last month. It's old news at this point, right? What I want to know is, did you guys know that Amy Schumer is triggered and traumatized by it? She said, "I'm still in shock and stunned and sad. I'm proud of myself and my co-hosts, but yeah, waiting for this sickening feeling to go away from what we all witnessed." Sickening feeling? You didn't witness a murder. Now she's saying that people made fun of her for saying that she was triggered and traumatized. What did you expect? Amy Schumer, I think, has a very common issue here, which is she says something and then tries to take it back and say, "No, guys, it was just a joke." Unfortunately, in the case of Amy Schumer, it doesn't work very well because we all know Amy Schumer doesn't tell jokes. She said, "People made fun of me for saying that the incident was traumatizing, but I don't think it was traumatizing for me. I think it was traumatizing for all of us." I'm going to be honest, I don't remember anyone else saying that it was traumatizing for them. I don't remember anyone outside of the Oscars saying it was traumatizing for them. The only person that I know of that said it was traumatizing was Amy Schumer. Fuck, I don't think even Chris Rock said he was traumatized by it. I think the only reason Amy Schumer is actually talking about any of this is because she feels left out. No one was talking about her enough at the Oscars, so she decided to make a public statement and say that she was traumatized, just to get some kind of public reaction. And I don't think she got the reaction she was looking for. Unfortunately, Amy Schumer didn't just say she was traumatized. She also decided to share a joke that she didn't say at the Oscars and allegedly was told not to say at the Oscars. And that joke was, "Don't Look Up is the name of a movie, more like Don't Look Down the Barrel of Alec Baldwin's Shotgun." We all knew that Amy Schumer wasn't funny, but this really just tops it, I have to say. This is like, you know when you go like bobbing for apples, you know when you have the barrel full of water and there's apples on top? This is like if Amy Schumer went to do that and all her usual jokes were the apples, she went in and took a big bite out of a piece of shit. That's what this joke is. It's really bad. It's worse than every other joke she's told so far. I can deal with Amy Schumer going on stage and being like, "Oh, my vagina," but this shit, it's just not funny. First of all, the Alec Baldwin thing has absolutely nothing to do with the movie Don't Look Up. I watched the movie. I quite enjoyed that movie. I thought it was brilliant. But Alec Baldwin wasn't in it. He has nothing to do with it. It's not related to him in any way. I don't know why she decided to make this reference. I genuinely think she's just trying to stir up controversy to stay relevant. Or she's just trying to look for things that people are talking about on Twitter and make jokes about them, which is really not the way you should write a joke. Of course, this is a Buzzfeed article, and we all know what Buzzfeed is like. They decided to join Amy Schumer's side and defend her. And this line here really sums it up for BuzzFeed. "There you have it. Goes to show that sometimes you just shouldn't take comedians too seriously. Glad we've got that one behind us." I don't think that's what we should take away from this. The reason why they're saying that is because Amy Schumer said, "I also was never going to say the Alec Baldwin joke on the Oscars, or at the Oscars." You still said the joke. You understand that, right? You still told it. You still told people this joke. It's like if someone leaves out a cake, a really nice cake, a really, really beautiful, well-made chocolate cake, and you're told, "Don't eat that. Don't eat it, all right?" And you have the idea to go up while they're looking at you, cut a slice of that cake and fucking shove it down your throat while they're looking at you. But you think that would be a really, really bad idea. So then you wait till they leave and you eat the entire fucking cake. You just throw the whole thing back. They come back, they're like, what happened to the cake? And you say, well, I didn't eat any while you were here. That's what fucking Amy Schumer just did. We knew she wasn't funny to begin with, but the fact that she has to remind us every single time she's on camera is just hilarious. Here's another funny joke. Amy Schumer decided to refer to Kirsten Dunst as a seat filler, which is basically someone who sits in the seat of an actor while they're not in the room. I'm not sure what the purpose of that is. I don't know, maybe just to make the room still feel as full as it was. But she decided to refer to Kirsten Dunst as a seat filler and received death threats for it, which is not cool. That's not cool at all. All right, receiving death threats because of a joke you made? That's unbelievable. But her response to this is not very good. She said, the death threats were so bad, the Secret Service reached out to me. I was like, I think you have the wrong number. It's Amy, not Will Smith. The misogyny is unbelievable. So of course, Amy Schumer decides to not only make it about herself again, but she decides to make it sexist as well. This has absolutely nothing to do with misogyny. I don't see why that would be the first thing you think of. Also, this is implying that Will Smith should have got death threats as well, or instead. She's really, really going for the worst possible things to say. It's incredible. It really is incredible. She also did say, not that I want Will Smith to get death threats. As far as I'm aware, this was afterwards. Basically, Amy Schumer is being Amy Schumer again. There's no saving this woman. She is famous because she's just a complete shit show of a comedian. I genuinely don't think she's ever told a funny joke. I don't think she will ever tell a funny joke, and if things keep going the way they're going with her right now, her jokes are just going to get less funny. Obviously, I don't mean any hate towards Amy Schumer. I think if she just stopped being so ridiculous in the public eye, I think she would absolutely be fine. I think if she got a ghostwriter to write her jokes, she would be a lot funnier because she wouldn't be telling her own jokes about the female reproductive system or stealing other people's jokes, which she has done many, many times. I genuinely think that with this barrel that she's bobbing in, she's bobbing for these apples, the jokes in the barrel, they're not good. And if she keeps going, she's going to bite into something worse than a piece of shit. So I think what she really needs to do is just empty out that barrel and take a barrel from someone else who's willing to give their barrel away. She needs to find someone else that's just a little bit funnier so that they can write some jokes for her. Because as it stands, she's not very funny. She's not in the best situation she could be in right now, regards to like the public view of her. She kind of seems like those celebrities that run out of their like bottled smart water, and now they're crying because they have to drink from the tap. They have to put it into a glass from the tap like the rest of us do. Amy Schumer has said that she might be taking a break, and personally, I think that's a really good idea. I think you absolutely should. Go for it. Take a break. You know what, Amy Schumer? You know what? Take a really long break. As long as it takes. Longer than it takes. If you have to go off on a holiday to some country we've never heard of and stay there for a couple of years, I don't think anyone will mind. Alright, that's everything I wanted to say. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye. High five.